in the ocean getting shark pussy. Is it Wayne or is it Whack?
3, 2, 1.
Here we go.
And we are live. It's Monday night. You know what that means. It's the Separated at Birth podcast. It's your boy Roman Wins, joined by my partner, the ever balding Full Measure. How are you, my phallically challenged bro Hannesberg?
Did you say phallically challenged or follically? Because those are two different things.
I'm gonna drink.
Oh shit, dude! Has my wife been telling you stories? This is not good, man. Dude, I'm doing fantastic. Thank you so much for that lovely intro. It's good being here. I loved how you had to make sure that it was Monday. I feel the same way. Had a fucking rapacious weekend. Some crazy shit. Lots of alcohol. Lots of fun times. Lots of fun times. And yeah, man, it's good to be here. It's as always. This is our Monday night slot, of course, the Separated Birth podcast, where we get to hang out with each other. And also with some fucking lovely people in chat. Thank you guys so much for joining. I appreciate it very much. I think we have some newcomers in the chat, so welcome. It's fantastic to have you here. Speaking of fantastic to have you here, we hardly spoke on this weekend. So
yes, I've heard about this.
I believe you spent some time outside. Tell me about this outside.
Oh
what is
man,
this like?
I had to take the boat out. It's getting real hot over here. I was out there. We had the boat. All right. Listen, your boy is coming up in the world. All right. But I was out on that boat with some family members.
And T-Pain.
And T-Pain. My auto-tune button doesn't work. I tried that earlier. But it was.
Hold on. I got you. I think so. 1 second. I'm on a boat. Did that do it?
Yes, I was out on the boat. It was funny. It was interesting because I always look at the kids. I've had some of the kids out there. But I do market research on these youngins, and they were really mad. Okay, because they did not get to see the Fortnite live event. Okay, and we're freaking out. Like, turn the boat around. Hey, it's verisimilitude, Fenrir. It's very important in life. Learn the word and stop spoiling everything with your made-up bullshit. But everybody was mad at me because we couldn't turn the boat around to watch some fucking Fortnite Season 2, Chapter 3 live event. You didn't hear about this?
What is that?
Whenever they introduce a new season in Fortnite, you have to be in the game and the world changes.
Is this when they have like people, like artists come on and like perform a song and shit like that? Like I know they had
things
before,
like that, but they also talk about
shit.
What's changing for the season and everything like that. So
Oh shit! So instead of doing like a trailer going like this is our new features, you're actually in the game and then they show it to you or what?
Yes.
That's pretty fucking. I did not know anything about this, but that's a pretty cool way of doing it. Except fuck Fortnite. But
as we say here, on the Separated at Birth channel, fuck Fortnite. But yes,
real hard.
It was a big deal
so
that
the kids, all fucking 9 of them.
Yes.
Were upset with you that they couldn't get their Fortnite Season 2, Episode 3, Part 7. Like,
you had it.
Did I have it?
Yes.
Okay.
There's no Part 7. But yeah.
On listening.
Yeah. We got to TikTok that, we got to keep up with the youths. But yeah, that was the thing. And so we weren't able to experience that. And I had to teach one of them.
It's good though, man. You're on a lake, you're on a boat, you're having
we
some
were
drinks,
in the
you're having a
ocean,
good time.
dog.
I mean, come on.
We were out at sea, boy.
Oh, you were out at sea? Jesus. Because that was going to be my next question. When you guys do it, right? When you're out on the boat, like, do you guys ski? Do you fish? Like, do you do all of that?
Yes.
Like,
fishing,
what's the
swimming.
thing?
Yep. Fishing, swimming, all that. Yeah, we do it all. Not this time, though. We were just out and we were just taking in some sun. It's cool. And hopefully one day you get to experience this. But there are bars at different places on the shore that we can dock, go in, drink, eat, and then get back on the boat and then keep going. So it's
So it was like pub
pub crawl,
crawling,
but pub
but
sail.
with like a boat.
Yeah, but like a boat.
That sounds fucking great.
It's a great time, and it was a full day. And I apologize for ignoring my Brohannesburg, my Yosemite Sam to my fucking Wile E. Coyote.
I was literally sitting. So let me tell you, right? So here's the thing, right? So on Saturday, I'm sitting here. So during the day, because it's obviously summer here now, so it's getting like super super hot and everything like that. And on Friday night, we
You're
went
super
out.
hot.
Why, thank you. At least someone notices that I'm putting in some work here. No, so we went out on Friday night and we had like a rough one, right? But the point is, it's like daylight till motherfucking 11:30, right?
That's how life be in Scandinavia. There's no vampires out there.
Well, they just they move away for these 3 months, so they come back again eventually. Because remember, this shit switches on you, and then you have like nighttime from 3 in the afternoon till fucking 10 in the morning, which is good shit. I'm a big fan of that. But in any case, so we did that. But then on Saturday, I'm sitting here. So my like favorite way of easing out of a hangover is games. But like some lightly competitive shit with a little bit of drinks flowing on the side, and it just kind of like pulls you out of those, out of the booze.
Lightly
blues,
competitive shit, like me having to escape a fucking church because you drugged my corpse in a game that we played called V Rising. And but go on, I don't want to interrupt your story. Keep going.
Well, I mean, the thing is, I'm running out of things to do in that game now because I've done it all 3 times. So I gotta keep you on your toes. I could have dragged you into our werewolf dungeon.
Ooh.
I didn't do that. That is a thing. So no, but
Spoilers, guys.
Yeah, so you can come in and check out the dungeon if you like. We charge entrance. No, so on Saturday I'm sitting, and this is getting to the point of what you're saying, like you dogged me for the weekend, but I'm sitting here, and my wife goes, like, why is it so quiet in here? Like, aren't you playing any games with anybody? And I'm like, no, it's not really anybody here right now. And she's like, where's Roman? I'm like, I don't know. She's like, is something wrong? And I'm like, no, I don't think so. And she's like, but you guys are always fucking together. Like, what's happening? Did you guys have a fight? And I'm like, no, I don't think so. I think, but now you're starting to make me panic. Like, I'm getting worried now. I need to check in on my boy and see what's happening. And then, of course, I got hold of you, and you were busy towing the fucking boat out onto the ocean. So so we didn't get to. This was, of course, a long weekend in Scandinavia, so today was a public holiday as well. Plus, I'm sure anybody that's out in the UK, anything like that, they had the fucking Queen's Jubilee, so they had like a hyper long fucking weekend. So I think everybody in general probably had like a fantastic time this weekend. But I missed you, man. I missed you. I guess that's what I'm trying to say.
Too.
I missed you.
It's okay to miss me, and I missed you, and I missed all the people, because we are here at the Separated at Birth podcast, a place where we can come together every Monday. What is the Separated at Birth podcast? It's your one-stop shop where you can join like-minded people. We can talk about music, video games, movies, television shows, whatever, electronics.
We also talk about weird shower habits.
I got one for you. I got one for you. I'm storing that one up.
That seems to be a thing.
But we all come together. We want this to be your community where you can come down every Monday, hang out with us live, talk with like-minded people, and figure out how you are separated at birth as well. Because as I've gotten on this journey with this beautiful man, we found so many ways that we are brothers from another mother, and we're just getting along. But yes, I see some good shows. I see some good video games that people are commenting on. I have been balls deep. I've been dick deep in The Boys, no pun intended, and no spoilers.
Well, that dick got destroyed in the first episode, though.
I've been enjoying The Boys. I don't know. Have you been watching it? What's going on? We won't get into spoilers unless the people
No. Sorry, that dick explosion thing was my first and only spoilery comment. But that happens, I guess, like 15 minutes in or whatever into the first.
Yeah, it made me think of you because they hypothetically killed a man using a powdery substance. But go on.
Hypothetically, okay, yeah. So look, I think the thing for me is that I think what's hurting it for me is because I desperately want to binge it. But that's a me thing, and that's in no way reflection on the quality of the show. In fact, actually, it's maybe reflection on the quality of the show, it being so good that I want to binge the shit out of it. So I I know that we have 3 episodes available right now, which is what we got straight off the rip. But then now we get one, I guess, every Friday. Is it every Friday?
Every Friday. Yep.
Yeah. So and are we going up to 10 this season, or 8 or 9, or what the fuck? Do we know?
I believe 9, but I may be wrong.
Okay, fuck it, right? So whether it's 9, 10, or 8, it's kind of the same thing. It means that this thing will develop over the next 5 to 6 weeks, right? So yeah, my issue at the moment right now is there's just not enough of it, and that's actually making me a hater, because I'm like, hey, why is it so slow? But I mean, what we have is really, really good. The guy that plays Homelander, right? He played in a series called Banshee, and that shit is fucking goddamn fire. Banshee was so good. Like, it was like camp. Like, he was this guy. Like, I don't know if you know Banshee, if you know the series.
Only the X-Men, no.
Oh shit. Okay, so you don't. Okay, so Banshee, it's completely done right now. I think there's 3 seasons of it. I cannot recommend it enough for some bubblegum fun, popcorn, alcohol, just fucking watching that, dude. It's basically this guy. He's a. I'm gonna give you. I'm not gonna spoil it for you. So he's this dude that he's like a master criminal, and he's into some deep shit. And then he fucking flees after some bad stuff happened. He did something with some dude's fucking daughter, whatever, something like that. So he flees, and he gets into an altercation with a brand new sheriff that is rolling into a new town that he's going through. And he takes that guy's identity, and he becomes the sheriff of the town. But he's this con man. It's so good. And that's Homelander. That's that actor, Anthony Starr. Dude, it is so good. I love it.
Yeah. I know you're only 2 in, but episode 3, it's just, to me, it's the Homelander show. Like, this season
he's off the rails now. I know what happens though, because they're following the story a little bit, and I can just tell you guys that. So if you go on Wikipedia right now, you can see the names of the episodes. Right, so the I'm not gonna. This isn't a spoiler. This is more like a quality assurance that I'm giving you right now. The last episode of this season is called Herogasm, and Herogasm is one of the fucking insanest parts of the graphic novel.
That's the name of my autobiography.
Well, there we go. So there's 2 reasons for you to like it. But Herogasm, if I will say this now, and I will go on fucking record saying it, if they go 15% into how crazy the graphic novel is, 15%, the shit will blow your mind. I promise you that. So what happened in the first episode is dog shit compared to what's coming.
So based on your knowledge of heroes and their gasms, you will then say that we're going to probably get a season 4 of The Boys? Are you going to go out on that limb?
Oh, dude, it's so successful for them now, man. Of course.
Oh my God.
That happens for sure. Like,
Dave, don't jump the gun. I saw this trailer. I emptied all my bodily fluids. We need to talk about this. Fuck it. We'll just go straight in, bro.
Should we just go straight in? Because the first thing I'm going to say is it's Netflix, right? I'm scared.
I'm not. Neil Gaiman has his hands all over this thing, man.
I don't know, dude. I don't. They say that the same way how fucking George R.R. Martin has his hands all over this fucking prequel to Game of Thrones, but yet he doesn't.
Nobody cares about House of the Dragon. I want to talk about that too. But Neil Gaiman is all over this, man. Like, if he did the audiobooks on Audible for Amazon's Audible, the quality in that, it's stage production. It's phenomenal. But this, thank goodness we have the burp button. But this show, Sandman, you know how I know that it's going to be good? The main actor looks like Neil Gaiman casted who he thinks he should look like.
Okay, like, that's always a good sign, for sure.
Yeah,
I'll give you that.
It looks amazing, and it's a funny thing because one of my daughters, her favorite book is Coraline, and like she didn't know who Neil Gaiman was, so I sat her down, I gave her my Sandman books, I showed her John Constantine in the Hellblazer series, and she's like super hyped for this show, and I'm super excited. Sandman is one of the greatest characters, like and greatest like runs of comics and graphic novels, and I don't even care that they have Gwendolyn Christie playing Lucifer. Like, I'm super for it, man. I can't explain how hyped I am for it.
I mean, they had to Brianna of Tarth. They had to go. They had to go there for. Look, my issue with Netflix at the moment right now is that all I'm saying is I'm extremely scared of virtue signaling and, you know, being too much into like the whole political side of like, you know, feminism and all of that stuff. Right? That's all I'm saying. Netflix is extremely fucking woke right now. And so I just don't want those things to bleed over into like we're the same right here. The only difference between the two of us is you are fully excited for this, as you should be, because you're a massive fan. Whereas I'm the fucking surly old man in the back that's yelling at the moon, going like, "We can't have nice things. They'll fuck this up." And that's it. But both of us are equally excited about this, and I want it to be because again, it Sandman can be one of those things that it can be defining in a way. It can be like, understand me when I say the Stranger Things of that thing, and that is the thing where
were you gonna say the Stranger Things of Netflix? Because you know Stranger Things is on Netflix.
No, what I wanted to say is like Stranger Things is like this thing that united youngsters with us people that liked stuff from the 80s. Yeah, because it melded like that musical tone and like the fucking geek culture with like stuff that kids like now, and it gave us something to be common about. And Sandman can do that. It can totally do that. And I have to give Netflix the props because they did that with Stranger Things. And I mean, how good is Stranger Things now, man?
It's so good. I'm only 3 episodes in. I'm slow playing it. I'm dragging it out. You know,
I wish I did that, Roman. It's the smart thing to do because the thing is, you have a bit of a wait for the last 2 ones, which comes out like, I guess, what is it, like end of July or something like that.
Yeah, some of the guests on the boat were like completely through, and they were just talking about how amazing it is. So I'm really excited for it. Uh-oh, you're making a face.
I was hoping
the face.
No, I was hoping that they didn't spoil anything for you.
No, they didn't spoil anything for me.
Okay, no, I was just because
all they said was when you get to the last 3 episodes, you have to keep playing next, because it's just like it's very
that's accurate though.
It pulls you through.
I will say this. In my opinion, the 5th episode is the best one of the run. It's the
5th.
The 5th, yeah.
The 5th.
The 5th. This many.
I'm just making sure. I don't want another fridge incident.
Yeah. You have to ask twice. Like, dude, my pronunciation is fucking on point apparently. But no, the 5th. The 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
5th.
Yeah, 5th. I think the 5th. 5. Yeah. So yeah, no. So I think Polly's is also mentioning another one here, which sorry, not to take away from your comment, Dave. That was the wrong one, baby. But Polly's is mentioning We Own the City, which is on HBO, right? And I mentioned this on a stream before, but this is really, really fucking good as well. It's got what's his name from the
John
Punisher?
Bernthal.
Yeah, dude. I'd watch that fucking guy like mow a lawn, bro. I don't give a fuck. John Bernthal is awesome. He is awesome.
I want to watch it.
16 more Punisher fucking seasons, bro. He is so great.
I'm scared. I love The Wire so much, and it's like that same, thing.
It's Baltimore and the whole fucking thing, but it's not. Put that the fuck out of your head. Like, don't do that. Like, because the thing is, if you go into it like that, you're gonna compare it, and you cannot compare anything to fucking the greatest series ever made, which is The Wire.
I just got this image of Bernthal mowing the lawn, doing his Punisher yell.
Dude, that'll be fucking awesome, though. Dude, that'll be awesome. No, so don't go into it with like seeing it as something completely different, right? But it's fucking great.
Oh my gosh, that's too funny.
So I do love him though. Second season of Punisher was sabotage. They must have hired Iron. I like the villain. I like the fact that they did Jigsaw. That guy was really, really good looking. So I mean, he was a good fit for Jigsaw if you follow the whole story.
He was
Jigsaw,
an extremely handsome man. I have problems with the second season of Punisher because being a former veteran a veteran.
I was gonna say, like, how the fuck are you former? Like,
I don't know how former, but like they did all the VA like psychology, Veterans Association psychology stuff for like PTSD, and it was pretty decent in the beginning. I mean, I've sat in those fucking classes, and getting. It was just too much. Yes, Michael Marler was a veteran once. I can attest. That dude's a badass. But it was over the top, like super sensitive. Don't do a close on me. But
did they make it too soppy?
it was
like,
too soppy. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Listen,
Okay.
it's hard to get blood from a stone. All right, we're a bunch of hard motherfuckers, and we don't just sit there wallowing in our feelings.
I mean, it's a very good point that you bring up, though, because if I think about that, right, then I think about maybe the counter to that, which is, for instance, how they showed the VA with Captain America.
Oh, I love that.
And with that, it was a lot more like almost like endearing, especially the way they did it in Endgame when he was talking to the, like the guys there, and he's like, yeah, I know, and this is how we lost everybody, but in the end, we're the ones that are left. And yeah, I really like the way that they did it, because they did it respectful enough, but at the same time, not like fucking dragging it out and making it oversensitive and all of that. So I hear what you're saying. I really do. Look, I think, look, when it comes to Punisher season 2, I think Punisher season 2 started really fucking strong and ended really strong. The problem lies in the middle. And that means that Punisher season 2, and I don't know how well you remember it, but Punisher season 2 in my mind could have been like 4 episodes. In fact, they should just make a fucking Punisher movie. Like fuck the series. Just make John Bernthal Punisher. He comes in, and I mean, there's serious like chats about that, though, right? Like
No. They don't want to bring him back. They want to bring back Jessica Jones. They already brought back Vincent D'Onofrio.
Of course, they want to bring
Michael
back fucking
Cox.
Jessica Jones.
Yeah, they want to Jessica Jones, the character.
No, but it's a shit character. Jessica Jones is a fucking dumbass character.
I agree with. I'm not disagreeing with you. I'm just saying. Kevin Feige is on record saying Jessica Jones, the character, is one of his favorite Marvel characters.
He has to say that.
I don't know if he has. He could have picked anybody. He said Jessica Jones. Right?
No, yes, but it's because that's the only fucking Marvel series that focuses on a woman.
I'll take her. Bring her. As long as I get the Purple Man with fucking David Tennant, baby.
That's never going to happen again. That's never going to happen. So you got that the one fucking time, and that's it.
Amazing, all right? I went to Italy and ordered the pasta mitriani just because of the Purple Man, all right? All right? David Tennant.
Look, David Tennant killed with that.
He could Purple Man all over my face, okay?
Look,
I don't care.
You're absolutely right, though, because this is a disease.
Which part? Purple Manning on my face?
Yeah, that for sure. But I mean,
because I meant ejaculation. Get a shirt with
that on, but
I meant ejaculation.
Yeah. No, I get you. The purple-headed yogurt slinger. I get that. Okay, but like what I'm saying, see, this is the only way I can get you to shut the fuck up while I finish my sentence. Is I have to drop a fucking joke on you so that you go away from the microphone. But no, you're right, because this is a problem that the MCU in general deals with. That's to have shitty villains. So having a good one is a big win for them, and it's on less than a fucking hand that you can count good villains in these series. So yeah, purple-headed yogurt slinger was good shit, but again, they didn't like. I feel like they offered him some money, and he was like, okay, well that gets you like 2 episodes of my good shit. Like if you wanna get 4, then you gotta put another 0 on that shit. And then they were just like, no, we'll take the 2.
Did you just say 5th again? What? Your numbers?
5. So yeah, but I mean that's what's happening with series and all of that.
And no one cares about House of the Dragon. Get fucked. I don't even think George R.R. Martin really cares about House of the Dragon.
He really fucking doesn't, because he said he's on record saying like it's strange. That's it. He said it's strange.
Wait,
that's
give it to
how
me.
he described it.
Wait, what does George R. R. Martin think of it? Give it to me.
It's strange. Like I say that if I step in dog shit, but I don't know it's dog shit, I'm like, it's strange. What's on my foot here? I'm not sure what it is. It's wet. It's moist. It's got a fucking like a pungent tone to it. It's strange. Like,
wait, I have a question. I have a question. All right, you're a traveled man. You grew up in Africa. All right, with assorted beats, and you live in Scandinavia.
Yes.
Is the dog shit white over there still? It used to be white here. It stopped in the 80s, and then it became like brown in the 90s because of all the processed foods. Is the dog shit white?
No, because fucking like there's a whole like a chain of life in Africa where the dogs eat us and then we eat them. So it's like there's no time for the fucking food circle to get disrupted by white dog shit. But no, I don't look. I didn't recall dog shit ever being white except in Step Brothers, which I thought was hilarious. But
you didn't remember white dog shit as a kid?
No, that's not a thing.
It's a thing.
No, that's like crop circles. White dog shit doesn't exist.
White dog should exist. All right, you could do a test.
No,
all right, get a dog.
That's some fucking guy that like 12 o'clock at night. Your dad goes out. It's like Father Christmas, right? Your dad goes out and he puts some paint on the dog. She'd be like, "This will fuck with their heads." Like they won't know what's hit them.
That is a lie. Okay, I've tested this.
Which part of what I just said? Because I just said a whole bunch of provocative shit.
Father Christmas, but
no, Father Christmas is.
The pen is a lie. But no, I took a dog and fed him only raw meat and his shit turned white.
Wait. So you're saying because you fed the dog the carnivore's diet, his shit turned white?
Yes.
What meat were you feeding him? Meat
Beef.
dipped in white paint?
No, beef. Just beef.
Beef from a white, like an albino donkey?
No, that's what you call your penis. No, it was regular beef.
No, that's the albino donkey. Okay, just get it right. Okay. No,
beef.
I know. I'm giving you a fucking hard time, but it's from bones, bro. It's when they eat a lot of bones and fat.
There you go. Look, the chat has come through.
Oh, there we go.
Right?
No. I mean, I could have legit told you that. I grew up with dogs the whole time. I'm just giving you a hard time. But it's bones, and then it's also the fat in the bones. So if you're giving them very fatty, like with us, it used to be a thing. I don't know how to describe this though. It's called oxtail. So it's basically oxtail. Yeah, it's extremely hearty with those really, really thick bones with the fat in and stuff like that. And we used to give some of that to the dogs as well. And then always you could expect like 2-3 days of white dog shit extravaganza. So
so you had so you had white dog shit.
Yeah, I was just giving you a hard time.
So wait, you don't anymore?
I don't have dogs anymore? No, we can't have them here. Or you mean eat them? I mean, I still have them when I go back to South Africa. That's delicacy, bro. I mean, what are we gonna do, dude?
We call it Kagogi in Korea.
South Africa, in Johannesburg, called Carnivore, bro. And it's literally like you walk in there and it's like this, like you just like, here's my 200 fucking rand, or here's my $50. No, that's not even $50. Here's my $20, and they just keep bringing plates and plates of fucking meat of God knows what origin to your your table, your base, and you have like this little flag up. And as long as that flag's up, these motherfuckers don't stop with the trays. It's like and you can eat like, dude, you don't want to know what you're having. Like something like, what is this? Oh, it's crocodile dipped in chocolate. Like what? And then you're like, okay, that's fucking cool. What's this over here? That's a zebra that's been eaten by a lion, and then that's the lion. And I'm like, the fuck is this? Yeah, so carnivore is like dude, I have look, I can tell you this categorically, there's not a protein on the planet that I haven't eaten.
Man. So I heard lion is poisonous. You can only eat so much of it.
Well, I mean, until the other lions find out.
Well, the chat is right. I could talk about dog shit all day, so we need to move off of that. But all right, I have a problem, okay? And I hope Mrs. Roman doesn't watch the show. Brittany, please don't.
Dude, we're getting famous now, so I'm 100% sure she's watching it.
Well, she watches every episode, and then she slates me afterwards. But
that's good. That's a good wife, bro. I
was in the shower.
You hear me, Brittany? I'm on your side. Let's go.
I was in the shower, and I took out my razor. My razor. And, I go in. I have aggressive ear hair, okay? It grows on the side. It's aggressive, all right? Shut your face. Okay. Anyway, I take the razor, I take a shower. I don't have to look. I just do one pull. I'm done. Ears are trimmed. Okay. They're taken care of. Look, we don't have to. No, it's clean.
You're going to come on. Let's go.
It's clean. Look, this is the sides here. Get the air hair.
That's pretty big ears, though.
Fuck you. But so I go in there. And every time I'm meticulous, I shave the ears. I wash the blade.
How do you shave an ear? Do you have an ear trimmer? Is it like with the thing that goes
razor, in? It's go bloop, and I just go bloop, and I'm done.
What about the hair that's inside?
Nah, I don't get ear on the. It's just on the outside, the side. It's the ear hair. Listen, all right.
DJ, you'd think so. But you could be wrong.
This guy loves semen. I love him. I love DJ. DJ, you're my hero. But anyway, back to the ear hair, okay?
Yes. Okay, go.
I do the pull, and then I wash it. and then I put it back, and I go in, and I just go, what the fuck?
Oh, it's covered in hair.
Sometimes, I get the little corners of my mustache. And I get the points here. You can see I got a little shadow.
Sure. I got you. Hold on.
It's covered in hair. It's covered in hair.
Well, that's not good, though. That's not good.
I go to Mrs. Rome and I say, yo, it's good enough for a man.
What is the hair bullshit?
pH balance for a woman. This is my blade. What is this shit? She's like, I thought you liked the little kitty cat in your face. I said, when I expect it, when I don't expect it, I don't want it.
I'm guessing what you're saying is that she wasn't shaving her legs.
Yes, we'll go with that. We'll go with that,
dude.
I don't like unintended consequences.
Let me just write down the timestamp.
No, I will die. I will be murdered.
So I can just send this straight.
Yeah, I had a manwich indeed, but I was very put off by this. So does Olivia ever reappropriate your razors? She swears the male razor is better than the female razors. Don't give me that shit. Look at those smooth arms. Look at that. Look at it. You don't manscape? You don't trim the hedges?
What, you mean my nuts?
Yeah.
I shave my nuts, but I mean I have a fucking trimmer for that. Like an actual trimmer from Manscaped, by the way. Give me that fucking sponsorship. Let's go. So I have a fucking
the Lawnmower 3.0. Please contact us.
Dude, the Lawnmower 3.0 is fucking, like, dude, let's be serious here for a little bit, like, right? Okay? The Lawnmower 3.0 don't fuck around. Okay? It's got a little light on it.
So you can see the grundle? What's going on?
No, dude, it's like a fucking infra blue or whatever. It's like a really strong light, so you can be like, oh shit, this is a follicle I missed, bro. Like it's really, really good. And trust me, like, dude, as much like I feel in a way that our relationship might be like twisted in a way that the way that you and your wife are is me and my wife in reverse. Because my wife would rather fucking crawl through a desert filled with glass than use that thing on her face or anywhere else, dude. She'd be like, fucking, yo! Like she'd throw that shit in the fire, dude, if she had half a fucking thing. Yeah, dude, that's fucking done. Like, no, so it's, dude, we don't even use the same soap. She'd be like, this is your soap, motherfucker. It's over here, and this is my soap. If your soap come close to my soap, I kill you. And I'm like, okay, baby, it's okay, it's cool.
But you have separate bars?
Baby. Yes.
What?
Dude, listen again.
How do you balance out the melt rate? You know they melt.
Okay, so the thing is, like,
don't tell me you're a body wash man.
Yeah, 100%.
What?
Yeah, so I have like this all-in-one purpose thing, which is for your grundle, your beard, and your face. It's like, that's actually the name of it, the grundle face. It's like it's honest, no, but really though, I have this like all-in-one purpose fucking like thing that's like for beard, head, your body, like all that shit. And so because the thing is, just like our closet space, I only get 10% of what my wife has. So like in the shower rack thing has 3 layers. I get the top layer, right, where my speaker is that I like to listen to music while I shower. All right, so that's on there.
I'm slacking on that.
Speaker of the devil. Oh shit! She's like, I heard my name. You've been summoned, bro.
Hello, Satan.
No, so I have like the top rack, and so I have my body wash on there, and then like a loofah and some shit, and then my speaker, and then she has like 2 full racks with all of her like face wash and those weird shit, and soap and fucking everything. So yeah, she's like she's got more space than me, so I have to combine some of the products into one, and that's why I went for this body wash thing, because it's like it covers 3 bases, is what I'm saying.
Wow. So, I can't get enough lather on the wash to get in my bits. So I'm a bar man, I get in there.
Okay, no, but I know what you mean, because some Jesus, we're going deep on this now.
People need to know.
No, I agree with you though.
B-Master, he cannot rate the Manscaped until they come to town, baby, to pay for our honest opinion on these products.
Oh no, 100%. But like the thing is, right? Like with some soaps give you a lot of foam and some don't, and that
Some guys too.
That that depends on the verisimilitude of the soap. Okay. No, but really though, this is a thing though, right? So some soap gives off a lot of lather, like it gives off a lot of that, and some doesn't. So like this fucking hand wash that I use, dude, like you could use as much as your fucking pinky, bro, and it makes like this much fucking foam.
Oh my god.
That's one of the reasons why I love it.
Well, this conversation is about as weird as people who shower with their glasses on. I never trust those people, okay? They're fucking
Oh no, they
weirdos.
need to get punched in the face.
But they exist. There's clearly a lot of them. All those
Because
fucking,
they're not getting punched in the face.
well, because they're. Well, then they're not. I mean, I thought all nerds were obligatory, required to be punched in the face.
Well, that's what makes you a nerd. You have to be bullied a little bit, though, right? I mean, otherwise, it's like as a nerd, you have the punch card, right? It's like, and one of them is like, you know, you've been bullied. You know, that's the thing. It's a requirement to be a nerd.
Fall
100%.
in love with the lifeguard at the pool. Been bullied. Licked white
dude,
dog shit.
Get forced to eat white dog shit, you know, at the playground.
Heard your mom hooked up with Squeak. But let's move on to some video games. Did you have any more about shower conversations or series? Can we talk about some video games?
I think it's about time for us to move on. I mean, until that Manscaped fucking sponsorship comes in, and we need that shit. We need that shit with two hairy motherfuckers over here. You can see. Like this stuff needs to be taken care of. It needs to be handled properly. It needs to be handled with care, and we need some good tools for that. So, okay. Anyway,
listen, everybody in the Separated at Birth channel universe, go to Manscaped and submit our podcast. And then if we could get sponsorship, we will shave our faces.
So I'm not gonna tell you like how crazy this is, because this is like fucking this is like Manscapeception, right? Because I applied for our channel for that shit a week ago, and now we're doing a bit about Manscaped. So
I will not do a bit about
target fucking podcasts like a lot. So I did that because I thought it would be hilarious if we could get fucking sponsored by Manscaped, because like, I'm a hairy fuck. You're almost a hairy fuck. It's working out. So yeah, I think it's.
I will not do a bid for Blue Chew because I support Get Roman. All right, so we have to have our priorities.
Is Blue Chew the thing where you like if you want to have like strong penis?
Yeah, strong penis. But so is Get Roman, strong penis.
Is Get Roman another kind of chew that I can get into?
Well, I found a way to market my spum, and I've sent select
it's
vials.
Roman, it's spunk.
And I vialed my spunk, and I've put it out to the masses in a direct-to-consumer pitch called GetRoman.com. Go to GetRoman.com, buy a vial of my spunk.
The problem is you're going up directly against GetRimmed.com, which is gonna steal like a lot of your fucking audience, dude.
All right.
Okay.
Well, if you're getting rimmed, that's a predatorial practice. All right. If you're getting rimmed, if you're getting rimmed, that's a predatorial practice. And you know what else is a predatorial practice? Buying and playing Diablo Immortal.
The perfect. Listen. Like if I had that fucking thing, I would think that is the perfect fucking segue into Diablo Immortal if I've ever heard. Because I would rather get rimmed by someone with glass as teeth than fucking play this game. Holy shit. I have a fucking bit prepared for you here, but I want you to first tell me, I want to know two things from you. Number one, have you tried drinking from the forbidden juice? And number two, what the fuck is going on with that shit? Go.
Oh, man. I tried to play it on PC, and it is dog shit. It is dog water on PC. It is. I don't know how you can't optimize for a PC. It's like you have to play it on a phone.
On mobile.
Oh my god! But it's hard because it's actually not terrible if I'm on the pooper and I'm just like attacking a dungeon. But like, it's so in your when it's overly in your face. Like, give me money. It's like fucking Peter Parker's landlord in Spider-Man 3, and I'm just like, I'm out. Like, I'm out. I can't. I fucking can't.
Okay. So here's the fucking thing, right? And I wanna I don't know if I can throw the. No, I'm not gonna throw the video up, but I do need you guys to understand that there's a channel that did a fucking phenomenal breakdown, a review of this. There, some of you will know them, Ballular News, Ballular Gaming, and then there's Ballular News, and it's just guy and his buddy that do like a podcast. The bottom line is that it is ridiculously fucking predatory, and just how bad it is where it starts getting very, very interesting. So I have some, I guess you could say, stats and things for us to talk about, right, when it comes to this. But let's talk about the first thing, and that is that whatever name that Blizzard had left for me is fully fucking ruined with the release of this. And it's because it shows how fucking much they think of the fans. Or rather how much they don't think of the fans. Like literally that this is a product that's made so much for fucking whales and so much for like, people going like, why don't you keep on making good content for World of Warcraft, for your loyal fucking subs, people that have been paying subscriptions to the fucking dawn of time, that you make something like this. But so the thing is, it's obviously it's aggressively monetized. A free-to-play player will need 10 to 12 years to get to the same place that, and this video that I'm talking about, by the way, it details all this in far better and sexier detail than I'm doing it right now. But the point is, it will take you 10 to 12 years of playing religiously as a free-to-play player to reach the same fucking place that a fucking whale can reach in 2 weeks. 2
Wow.
weeks.
10 years?
10 years.
10 years.
10 years. 10 fucking years. Okay. Then the next thing comes that look, the game stats, right? That your character is governed from 3 pillars. It's your level, your equipment, and then your legendary gems. Okay? Now here's the fucking fucked up thing. Level and equipment are 2 things that is readily available to a free-to-play player. Legendary gems, the looking at the stats right now, to get like a perfect legendary gem has a 0.05% chance of dropping for a normal player. Okay? That means that most free-to-play players will never see a good legendary gem.
Wow.
Here's the fuck up, Roman. Legendary gems are not normalized in PvP. Your level and your equipment is. But a whale with a full fucking stack of legendary gems has a direct advantage over.
Wow.
Dude, direct. It's not normalized. So you have more damage, you have more HP, you have a higher fucking cooldown reduction. That's it. Then we take it one step further because I'm not fucking done. I'm not done.
Another one.
After that, right? After all of this is said and done, you have something called the awakening system that's built into the game. And what awakening is basically like when your gear is, so it works in that whole system. Like, what I mean when I say like 5 1-stars rolls into a 2-star, and then 5 2-stars rolls into a blap, like that shit.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. You like a level up.
Yeah. So once you get to 5 5-stars, right, and you get that rolled into a piece of gear, that gear can then be awakened.
So you awaken it to awaken it.
Yeah, the gear was like Ballular said this shit, and I thought it was fucking hilarious. They were like, yeah, the gear was just sleeping up until now. Now you have to wake it up. It's fucking crazy. But here's the thing, though. That there's no way to freely get that. You just have to pay them money. That's like, and then the minute you awaken your gear, it gives you 450% stat increase.
Wow.
Pay to win, baby.
Oh
Eat it, daddy.
That's crazy. So DJ said that like Belgium and Spain banned it.
So it's banned in Spain, it's banned in Belgium, it's banned in Netherlands, and more countries are set to follow because the thing is because of the so I spoke about this on stream before and somebody fucking challenged me on it and they said like it's not loot boxes, whatever, and I was
it's
like,
gambling.
You're
loot
fucking
boxes,
wrong. It's gambling
it
because the thing is it's not loot boxes, but what you do is every time you go into a rift or anything like that, you can pay money to get something called a crest. and the crest empowers your run in that rift, and that gives you a chance of getting a good item.
That's gambling.
That's gambling. That's gambling.
100% gambling.
Dude, every time you do a rift in this game, when you finish the rift and you get your rewards, a fucking pop-up comes up and says, would you like to pay $1 to increase the strength of this reward? It is blatant as fuck. Like
Wow.
they just like straight into, dude, this is so, it is the most like Genshin Impact. I don't know if you play that, if you're familiar with it.
I've played Genshin Impact.
Okay, so the what is so crazy for me with Immortal, and I can say this after spending a couple of hours playing it myself, and then vomiting and uninstalling it off my PC, and then going and fucking combing the fucking internet for information about this, is they've taken every single way that you can monetize a game, and they brought it into one. Do you know that fucking like cosmetics in this game, a legendary armor set, is 15 fucking US? Okay,
Wow.
but that's the bitch version. 20 US gets you the glowy one. And here's the thing, that's for one character. Diablo is a game where you roll multiple fucking characters. And for each one of those, you have to fucking buy this dog shit. Dude, it flies in, like, I cannot believe that more people aren't shitting their pants about this.
I see Fenrir's comments. You guys ever played a mobile game? This is a mobile game. This is not.
No, this is that shit on crack.
The thing about it is this: exposure matters. Diablo Immortal and a Blizzard game is going to be massive exposure because it's Blizzard. And I'm telling you, there's going to be ramifications of this. Like the loot box, adjudication stuff has been dead for a few years, but it was peak because of Overwatch. And it's going to come back again in the court systems with this game. I'm telling you. I think it's going to be a big deal.
I want them to take all the fucking heat possible. I want them to get fucking roasted for this shit, because the thing is that it's like this thing where you just mentioned now that years ago this made such a big fucking stink that people literally fucking burnt the internet down about it, right? And then they just go like, you know what? Fuck them. We're going to roll this out and we're going to do it this way, and nobody gives a shit. It is so insane, because the thing is, I understand that people are saying lots of other games are doing this, but the fucking difference is this is Diablo. Mm-hmm. This has brand power. It is recognized. Plus it's Blizzard.
Blizzard's huge.
So the point is that, and they know this. That's why they did this. Do you think it's a fucking accident that they created a fucking model that, dude? Do you know that it worked out? There's a guy that fucking data mined the shit out of the game, right? To get to the best possible version of your character right now is gonna cost you 134,000 US. I'm not joking. This is widely across the internet. Go Google it right now. A down payment on a motherfucking house, bro.
My balls just retreated into my body. Oh, it hurts.
I can't.
Don't say that number again. It hurts.
Dude, even if it's half, right? Let's chop it in half. 70 fucking K. That's dumb. It's insane. And you fucking know someone's gonna go fucking... Dude, there was a guy that back in the day spent 14,000 US on loot boxes in Mass Effect 3. You know there's gonna be some fucking guy that goes and like spends like a whole bunch of money on this shit. Because the thing is, like I said, your stats matter in PvP with legendary gems. So you'll be able to shit on all the kids. With
that guy was me.
Were you the 14K guy?
I did. That was 100% me. I'm not even joking. Mass Effect 3. I wanted the Mantis.
Make me want a bunch of baby.
The Mantis X sniper rifle, baby. It was worth every penny. And then when I spent all that money, I played it for probably another week and then never played the game again.
I mean, Davo, look, you're not wrong. And this is really the problem, though, is that again, a lot of people go like, they say like, yeah, well, just don't fucking spend the money. Okay, cool. But the problem is that this creates a fucking paradigm for them down the line where they go like, gee, we have to aggressively monetize our shit right now. People were upset with us back in the day with the Diablo 3 fucking auction house, but that time's passed now. Yeah. These motherfuckers are swiping credit cards now and buying themselves like 15 US, which is the price of a game, basically, a mobile game, 15 US outfits without the glow, because remember, that's the pussy one. You want to get the 20 if you want to be a real fucking savage and show off to the boys. Like, it's just, I can't. And my issue is that you guys don't understand the ripple effect that this has to smaller studios that look up to Blizzard and go, look at our boys, what Blizzard just did. Blizzard just riped like the anus right over the carpet of games, and they showed how you can monetize and just like don't give a shit. And then the smaller studios are like, what if we just make our shit half as much? You know, fuck it, right?
What did they do with their anus?
They wiped their anus. You know, like when a dog does that thing when it has like worms and it like drags its ass on the carpet. Like that's this.
I do.
Yeah, that's that's fucking Blizzard just dragging their ass on our carpet. It's really not fucking cool, man. It actually enrages me, as you can tell. It makes me physically fucking ill, because the problem is that this is a studio where I'm on record for back in the day fucking saying that, and this is the Metzen era, like fucking Warcraft 2, like that fucking time when I was like, this is like a studio that just exudes fucking class and will always just be classy. And the fucking problem is the last 2 years for me has been like this awakening of realizing that these fucking people that you depend on to be like classy gentlemen, people are fucking, fiber. They fuck your dreams.
Activision ruined Blizzard. They killed Blizzard.
Yeah, but you can, I don't know, man. Like fucking Bungie got out from under that shit. So I'm sorry, but I don't fucking buy that, dude. I'm sorry. Like if Bungie can buy themselves out of that dog shit and clear their name and now arguably make the best looter shooter according to most people that's available right now, then no, I don't fucking go that route. This is a fucking choice from their side. And you know what? Fuck them. Burn, because this is the people who take people up to the fucking let's not even talk about all the scandals with the rape and the fucking bullshit, everything like that. Fuck them. Clean the top out, whatever. Burn that thing down to the ground, and we'll take the ashes and we'll go with it. Because the last 2 years has been some reckoning shit with this DICE, with fucking Battlefield. Like it's just like all the big boys are like they've gotten too big. They've gotten too big, and the quality has suffered for it. And along that, a whole bunch of other stupid shit happened, like, fucking Me Too, and, like them just fucking with people and everything like that. So fuck them. Burn it down to the ground. That's what I say. And they don't deserve a fucking dollar. Not a dollar.
That right there is the Full Measure coming in hot. And you only get that here at the Separated at Birth podcast. Well, you also get it on the Full Measures personal streams, and he streams every Tuesday and Thursday and Saturday. Are you not there to see this man get passionate about the shit he loves? I'm here for it. I fucking love it. But I have a conspiracy theory I want to talk about with you.
Let's go.
All right. It's a thing that I've been cooking up for all of 3 hours. So it's very detailed and in-depth.
Yeah, that's very detailed and deep in thought. I'm ready for it. Let's go.
I was looking at the lineup for Summer Games Fest. We just recently had the PlayStation State of Play. We know that the Xbox Bethesda showcase is slated for August, but everybody's coming out all at once and saying, don't get your expectations too high. That had me really puzzled. My prevailing theory for the beginning of the year was there's a lot of games that just want to get out of Elden Ring's way, not bring their best AAA titles to compete for Game of the Year. But that's gone now. I'm out of that right now. Right now, I think we have some collusion going on. I think we have 2 years in a row where there have maybe been 1 or 2 big AAA games released. That has never happened in the history of this business. We're looking at no more big games coming out in 2022. the only thing is that it's rumored that Bethesda will drop Avowed early to take over Starfield's spot in November because they moved Starfield out of 22. But that's a rumor. We don't even know that. And if they're rushing Avowed out,
Starfield slips even further, and Avowed, I get what you're saying, and I really, really like what you're saying.
let me keep going. So Avowed, if they push it out, it's probably going to be dog shit then, because it's probably not ready. We have the voice actor who played Thor in God of War Ragnarok saying this weekend he just wrapped his lines.
Yeah,
which
that's not coming out this year.
They're not committing to 2022 for Ragnarok, but they haven't announced it yet. They would have announced it on this State of Play if it was coming out this year. They're not going to announce it on Summer Games Fest in 2 weeks.
Slow rolling the shit because not enough consoles on people's hands.
They're slow rolling, and that's where I was going with this. They're slow rolling it on purpose because the console sales and because they all are launching their streaming services. You 100%. Have the PlayStation Plus Premium coming out in 2 more weeks in NA EU. All right. And I just think they're holding these games to get people to get more of a console base and to subscribe to these services.
Yes. Everything you're saying. Everything you're saying is a fucking 100% fucking correct. And at the very least, even if you're fucking 10% right, if you think that if you look at and I'm a huge fan of fucking Sony. I like their stable of studios that they've gathered.
Because they have games.
Yeah, which is what we can't say for fucking Microsoft. But even if there's fuck it, let's talk about them in generalities. The point is, if you think that there aren't conversations happening where they go, okay, let's ping these fucking people and let's figure out when we're getting games. And Studio 8 tells them, yeah, I'm ready in Q4. But I don't know, man. It's like I'm ready in Q4 with like bare bones ass, or I'm ready in Q2 of next year, but then I give you the full chunk. And then the Studio B tells them, okay, cool, I'm ready at this time. And they do a polling like this, and they go, okay, hold on. We're going to tell you guys when we need that shit to show up. If you don't think that's happening, I mean, it's happening with movies, summer blockbusters. Come on, it's a fucking thing. If you don't think games are gated that way, and that there's what would be interesting is if it's actually cross-platform. What would be interesting is if you have the likes of like Sony speaking to Microsoft going like, okay, we don't want to fuck you by bringing out a dirty game in Q3 that's going to make your console look like dog water. So I'll tell you what, we'll delay that shit by like 2 months. You bring out your fucking thing, and then, you do me a favor down the line. If you don't think that that's happening, then I don't think we're being honest enough with each other as human beings.
It absolutely has to be happening at Microsoft because they have about 40 indie games that nobody will ever play more than 2 hours every month. And it's like they're signing these deals to get these
like
things
it's going
on
out
there.
of fashion.
Yeah, and they're
like hotcakes. Like where's the fucking money coming from for this shit that nobody ever buys or plays? Oh no, wait, it gets thrown up on fucking Xbox, Live for games.
It's ridiculous, and I'm not a brand guy. I think corporation loyalty is the most ridiculous thing ever. But I believe Sony and Microsoft are in concert, man, to get these streaming services out. I maybe not by much, but maybe a little bit. You have to understand, a lot of the IPs that Sony has third party are now owned by Microsoft. So there has to be conversations.
Correct, because the thing is, remember at the same time when this deal was announced and conversations that follow prior on it, post on it, the point is that the overriding sentiment is, don't worry, guys. Delivery of content won't be fucked with. If you were expecting a game on your platform, don't worry, ain't gonna fuck with that. It'll still happen, all of that. Like, if you can make blanket statements like that, if you can go like, don't worry, there will be no breakdown. But what you're saying is that there won't be any breakdown in communication. You won't have a problem with some studio down the line that says, no, fuck you, I'm not gonna do this. And then that's the thing. What it is telling you is, don't worry, we're all in the same bed together now, baby. We got this.
Yeah,
that's what that looks like.
It's fascinating. But transitioning a little bit off of that. But okay, I'm glad you're in agreement with me. But
no, I think it's a fantastic theory, by the way.
I loved the State of Play, and I
tell him the story. Tell him the story about how
we. You want me to tell the story?
Yes, let's go.
All right, so Sony State of Play comes on, and it's about to come on, about 30 minutes out. I text the full measure. I'm like, hey, I'm gonna watch State of Play. I'm gonna get some drinks in me. You want to get on? You want to get on camera and watch it together and just fucking get nuts and just kind of react to this stuff together. Also, if you guys want to see us react to these types of things, let us know in the comments. But so we get on. We have a few drinks. We're talking shit.
It was Thursday night after fucking
after your stream. Yeah. You had been streaming for about 4 hours at this point. You get off your stream. We get on. We get more in us because that's what we do. We do more. But the State of Play is about to kick off, and we're watching this thing. And it's like this State of Play was made for me.
100%.
I'm having O-face left, right, and center. I'm going nuts like we're filming for content.
Roman had like a fucking like fireworks went off in his room when Street Fighter came on. Like,
it was bad. It was pretty bad. It was pretty bad, and I'm freaking out. And
I shot out his penis. His tip.
Yeah, it was like it was
it was crazy.
Yeah, and I'm like coming down off of my enraged state. I look over at the full measure. He's like, where are the games? I'm like, there was all the games.
I was like, is it done? Is it done? You're like, yeah, bro, it was a half an hour, and it was a fucking full half an hour. I'm like, full of what? Bullshit. Like, dude, I just so it got me so like I didn't feel like I had anything to say about those games, and I know that some of those games aren't made for me, but like. It definitely, I feel that it was something that was more weighted towards your side for sure. But like I thought Callisto Protocol was fucking hilarious, dude. Because these guys are out here fucking with Dead Space, dude.
They're like, yo, EA, you don't want to put out Dead Space? Here you go. We're gonna fucking put out Dead Space.
When's Dead Space is released? February? Okay, we're putting this shit out in December. Let's go.
Oh my gosh, that was one of my favorite trailers. But it was
Callisto Protocol look cool. But I mean they almost like they wanted to just stop right before you cut off limbs off of a thing. They're like, no, that's too. Hey guys, hey, we're fucking with this. Like that's too on the nose right now. We gotta slow this down. No, but So I obviously it was very VR flavored.
Oh, so, Resident Evil 4 VR, and I don't like. I'm on record. I am not a Horizon fan. Horizon hidden VR penis looked amazing. I was so fucking hyped for that. I thought it was great looking.
I think it was cool too. I mean, seeing that, but you remember me like what I was moaning about. I'm like, the fucking Thunderjaw is way bigger than that. Why are you standing up to its knee, basically?
You guys missed out. Everybody. Well, if you don't know, the Full Measure covers Horizon on his channel extensively. He's got great builds, guides, and let's plays on there.
Not really though. I've slacked on that, but I appreciate that, man. I really.
Well, do. He's humble, but he's got good stuff. But the whole time he's like, the Thunderjaw's this big, and this. So like to see our two opposite like takes on everything that was unveiling in front of our eyes, I was thoroughly entertained, but. Having watched that, to see Final Fantasy 16, I lost my mind. And then I come to find out that the combat director for Final Fantasy 16 Final Fantasy 16 was the combat director for Devil May Cry 5, and that's like one of my favorite action games of all freaking time.
Everybody worked on Devil May Cry 5.
I didn't work on Devil May Cry 5 unless you count. Dude,
no,
it looked awesome.
Did you like that fucking pussy game that they showed?
Oh, Stray? Yeah, I tickled myself watching that. So it's the cyberpunk game we deserve.
That's actually coming out next month.
Stray looks great, but I'm telling you, you don't realize Street Fighter 6 is going to change the world.
So can we then agree that the thing that excited you the most out of all of it was Street Fighter 6?
It's not just me. Go online.
Oh, no.
Street Fighter 6 is gonna be massive.
Dude, do you remember when you messaged me that? And you're like, bro, the internet is exploding about Street Fighter 6 right now. And I'm like, the internet's also exploding about this quantum TV shit. You need to check this out. And it just shows you how fucking, I just, there's a part of me that I am horribly addicted to seeing people be excited about things.
Well, get your fix, baby, because I'm fucking excited.
No, I know. You're fucking pumped, dude. And I mean, you're at like a 7% now to what you were. when
Yeah.
you were fucking off the chain, bro. Like you were pounding shots. Like
My-
you were loving it, bro.
My oldest son sat with me while I watched the trailer again, and I'm very upset I didn't make content on this. But I was picking out all the battle mechanics before like Street Fighter Pros were. But like you're gonna have an open world,
Dude, he watched the thing
style.
and he goes, "Oh my god, he's doing a cancel. He's canceling into a fucking." And I forget all the terminology, but like you called it all out. You're like, "That's orange. That's not what it's supposed to look like." Like. Dude, it was, you absolutely need to do fucking content on that because first of all, you obviously know a lot about it. And secondly, you're deeply, deeply passionate about it. So,
But I suck at it now.
I
not
don't
good at
know.
the game anymore.
I mean, it's not like me jungling or anything like that. I mean, you got, no, dude, I've seen you play fighting games. You clap those cheeks, baby.
This game is going to have a Yakuza style open world where you're going to make a custom fighter and travel the world fighting people on the street corners and stealing their moves. And it's going to be insane.
Maybe that's why it doesn't impress me because I've been doing that my whole life in Africa, dude. Like all I can say is Chun-Li got those fucking thighs, baby. Like she's ready to go.
Did you see pretty much the whole game leaked online?
What, for Stray?
For Street Fighter 6.
What do you mean the whole game leaked online?
Hackers went in and they data mined the entire game and they leaked it online to the point where it was so bad Capcom actually acknowledged that it was real.
Oh, wow.
So the in-game models for all the characters.
But does that mean it's close to release then?
It's going to release Q1 or Q2 23. But
okay, that's still a ways away though.
So all the character roster, the initial character roster has been released. It's amazing, the character roster. All the concept art, in-game models.
I don't like the fact that they fucking had that bitch in there, like replacing Ryu. Like Ryu's the OG. Like I don't think that's cool.
No, Luke's a big deal.
And I mean, we don't talk nearly enough about Ken.
Well, okay,
With
so
justice
that's
for
what.
Ken.
No, stop. That's why the internet is on fire. The Ken leaks, bro.
Oh, is Ken in?
Yeah, Ken's in, and he's
What about
like
Bobby?
a main deal. Okay, no, fuck.
Dude, that was like I worked like long on that.
Listen, Ken has been divorced by Eliza. He lost all his money in crypto.
Oh shit, you're being fucking real though. Like,
Yes, I'm being real. Like he
there's
wears.
a real story to this?
Yes, it's a big deal. You're not listening to me.
Wait, Ken lost all his money in crypto?
Yes, and he's
Was he
like,
in Safe Moon? Or Luna?
no, he was in it's in Ethereum,
And a
but
big Bitcoin.
big dick coin. But he lost all his
By the
money
way, guys,
in crypto.
don't buy big dick coin. It's terrible.
Yeah, don't.
get that.
Stick to Doge. Stick to safe currencies. No, we are not financial advisors at the Separated Birth podcast. Please don't listen to us. No,
We're not certified financial advisors.
but
Let's go.
yeah, Ken loses everything in the crypto market. He goes and he's like
Does he buy a Porsche?
He
Midlife
had a
crisis?
Porsche. Ken Masters was rich.
But he's a midlife crisis though. You gotta get that second Porsche.
No, dude, he's like in hobo clothes and he's just roaming the streets, like fighting, and everybody who beats him says you're
Did you just
washed
say
up, you're a
he's
loser.
roaming the streets.
You're gonna kill all my excitement for this with your bad fucking puns.
Dude, that's so good though. No, but that's is Dalsum in it?
Yes, Dawson's in it.
Is M Bison in it?
We haven't seen Bison yet.
I mean, dude. Okay, look, I'll tell you this though. You know what I am excited for?
You're gonna play it.
No, I'm excited to watch you play it.
No, you're gonna play it.
Oh fucking hell no!
Come
the
on.
slating I took with fucking League of Legends. I'm not touching a fighting game near you, dude. Like that's not happening. That's not fucking. Oh, look at this motherfucker doesn't know how to block. Like no, I'm not doing that. No.
Oh my gosh,
No, it's not happening.
dude.
But okay, but look, to kind of end us off tonight, I wanted to talk about something, and I needed to know from you whether it's Morbin time. I need to fucking understand. Like to me, it is so crazy. And of course, anybody in the chat that doesn't know what we're talking about, let me set the scene, right? So we all know Morbius that came out, right? So
Greatest movie ever.
yeah. but only it isn't. It's fucking, dog poo, like lukewarm dog poo. And it's fucking terrible, right? And so it has this very, very bad opening weekend and consequent, apparently it's made some decent money recently, but the point is it's not great. And it kind of disappears off into obscurity, right? And then through the power of memes.
Oh, the meme energy strong with this one.
This shit was fucking resurrected from the dead, and it's Morbin time, which is of course what he says in the scene with fucking Venom, and to the point where two things happen. First of all, the internet really, really, responds well to this, and actually I think it's awesome. But then you have to recognize the fact that with every great meme, there's the opportunity for someone to fucking kill it because they're a fucking dumbass. And then, of course, this meme is like, it's Morbin time, it's going crazy, people are going nuts, so much so that Sony decides to fucking re-release it on like 1,300 fucking cinemas, which then makes them $80K for the whole weekend, which is more than it cost to deploy that shit to those cinemas. So let's just get that out there. But then the good old fucking edgelord himself, Jared Leto, gets onto the whole thing and makes this fucking really cringe. I don't even want to give that motherfucker the time of day because I think he's a fucking weirdo. But so we're not going to show it. But the point is, he makes this fucking meme where it's like, I don't know, his girlfriend or whichever young 14-year-old he has imprisoned, allegedly, adding that in there, comes up to him and says like, hey, what are you reading? And he's reading the script for the second movie. It's Morbin time, blah 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 blah, and that ultimately cancels the meme and it's fucking done.
Yeah, I killed it.
I just thought it is so interesting to see. So me and you were talking today, and you were of course also partaking in this, but
Sony first let them know.
Sony doesn't give a fuck.
So
Sony
the
lets
internet,
you stream.
The internet started putting 24/7 Twitch streams of
not
Morbius.
One, not two, fucking hundreds of
these 24/7 Morbius round the clock on Twitch, and Sony doesn't give an F. There's no takedowns. It's just allowing it to roll. So I get locked up in Morbin time, and I'm watching Morbius today, and it was a treat, baby. Sign me up.
Comments. It's the comments,
right?
The
comments are great.
People like never ever misjudge the fact that the internet is a hilarious place, and there are people with fantastic sense of humors on there. It's also assholes, of course, but people with just like great takes. And just sitting there, I looked at the chat next to it more than I looked at the movie, because the movie.
Were you watching it today too?
Yeah, the movie's terrible. I had an off day today, baby. I was editing videos and watching fucking like it's Morbin time, baby.
Were you watching the same one I was at the same time?
Yes. Mighty Morbin Power Morbius.
I had it in the Discord for anybody. I had an open channel with the movie on and me watching it with a camera on me reacting to the movie. Yeah. It was like a big deal. So
Why
please
didn't you tell me that?
Well, I mean, you could see the Discords. I figured you were busy. But anybody, listen, you have to join the Roman Wins Discord and the Full Measure Discord, because random shit may just happen. So you could have watched me in my pajama pants live watching Morbius and reacting. Yes, that's what I did. I did that today.
Dude, I missed out.
Yeah, I know. Versatile and some of the other guys were one channel up. I don't think they knew what was happening, but I didn't want to just bomb. I didn't want to
one channel up.
I didn't want to bomb their shit with me in my fucking pajama pants watching It's Morbin time. But I had a blast. That movie is warm dog shit, but it is the best dog shit. It is the best dog shit. It's
one of those things. You remember when you used to just watch movies with people? You should just like slate the shit and you should just talk shit. Like, like bad action movies.
Yes,
like
friend of the
pretty much
channel,
everything
Evil
that
Homer.
fucking Bruce Willis has made in the last fucking 10 years.
We'll pound a case of beer and just watch bad movies. It's one of my favorite things to do.
100%. But now, to round this off, this beautiful fucking magnificent fucking story, right? The thing that kills me is that Tyrese Gibson is of course in this, right?
He's so angry.
He is angry.
We are eternally bonded because in the Fast and the Furious franchise, his name is Roman, so he's a boy. He's a brother of mine.
Okay, I hear that. So 1 second. I'm actually gonna pull this up here because I need you to be part of this and sort of like realize what I'm working with here. But so Tyrese Gibson, he plays a police officer
Detective.
Okay, yeah, that too. In the movie, I mean, if you can call it that, right? But he's on record for saying that, you know, like he's tried forever to try and get into the Marvel universe and the comic movies and this
I
and
would
that
be pissed if that was my entry
and
point.
all of that. So you should be able to see on screen here right now. So I need you guys to just ignore this fucking dude dancing. Actually, no, he looks like he's having a great time. The thing that I want to pull your attention to is back in the day. So I'll give you some background here.
You
Morbius
really
was
like
released
G
on the
Fuel.
yeah, apparently, bro. That's even where I bought it from. God damn it. So back in the day, Morbius came out on it had limited release on the 1st of April. So that prompted someone, right, to go and create like an April Fool's, right, of Martin Scorsese standing in front of the fucking Morbius poster saying, now, again, I'll give you some further background here. Martin Scorsese hates superhero movies. He's on record as saying like he doesn't get them. They're basically like fucking tour park rides. They're fucking terrible. It's not cinema, you know, all that shit. And he took a lot of fucking hate for that, but it is what it is, right? I don't blame him, dude. I think Martin Scorsese is a fucking G, so he can say whatever he wants. But the point is, this person went and fucking put Martin Scorsese photoshopped in front of Morbius and then had him say, and I fucking read, I was aghast to find out that this was based on a comic book. This is the truest height of cinema, and even I cannot top it. A wise man admits when he's wrong, and I was wrong. I apologize to all comic book movies. So he posts this fucking troll account, right? Then fucking Tyrese Gibson fucking echoes this shit on his Instagram and posted to the director of Morbius saying, and again, I state, wow. I can't believe what just happened. Whoa. Cheers and hats off to you, Daniel Espinosa. This is so amazing, King. This is the king of kings of cinema, Martin Scorsese. This is huge. And I don't know what to do with that. Because how can you be that disconnected?
Self-aware. You should know when you're making that movie that you're making hot shit. Like dog doo-doo.
I just... So yeah, it's like the whole thing with Morbius has been very fucking interesting because it's almost like I think the height of its fame was the whole meme thing, but then of course people that don't really understand memes like fucking Jared Leto has to come in and ruin it for everybody and fuck it up. But I definitely think it's hilarious that Sony, and it is Sony, right?
Sony.
Yeah, Sony, which is one of the more hectic studios when it comes to things like working with, you know, like DMCAing you and everything like that. They just took their foot off the gas with this and they just went like, you know what, guys, have at it. Fucking stream the fuck out of
Sony's
this.
clearly more self-aware than Tyrese Gibson.
Oh, 100%. 100%.
Oh, but you know, that's just a slice of ridiculousness, and this show is a slice of ridiculousness. So we appreciate everybody that comes out every week and hangs out with us, finding this community's growing every day, and we hope that you too can embrace the ridiculous, hang out with us each week at the Separated at Birth podcast, and you know, find out how you were separated at birth from these two fucking idiots that are occupying this space in front of you. I enjoy this time that we get to share together, and it's another fabulous week. We got more in store for you coming up. This is only the beginning. Stick to the channel, like and subscribe, comment on these if you can't watch them live. Tell us what you liked about the show. Tell us about some topics you want to talk about on the next show, and we'll dive all into it, and we'll get nasty with you like white dog shit, like we talked about today at this episode of the Separated at Birth podcast. And with that, the full measure, take us home, baby, and let's close this episode.
Thank you so much, man. And yes, my partner couldn't have said it better. Thank you guys so much for spending the time with us. I and him, we both respect the time that you spend with us, as we respect the fun that we can have during these podcasts. It is actually awesome, and we look forward to many more of this. Please keep an eye on Roman's socials as well as mine for plans that we have during this week. Of course, both of us are on YouTube and are active players and streamers of games. You never know when I might drag him out into the sun again in a fucking stream. Maybe he does me next. You fucking don't know. It is a fucking wasteland out here. But thank you so much for spending the time. Take care of yourselves. Have a fantastic weekend. If we don't fucking see each other again, which is highly unlikely, and we'll see you next week. Take it easy and fucking cheers.